Hey everyone, I'm filming in my kitchen and there we go. I'm filming in my kitchen as requested. I am filming a how to get ready in a hurry kind of tutorial. I've already filmed the tutorial. This is what the finished product looks like. And I'm warning you now, there's babbling at the end. So once the look is done, if you don't want to hear any more babbling, just hit stop at that point. The key to getting ready in a hurry is to make sure you have products that you are familiar and comfortable with, starting with a clean face. So make sure you wash your face at night. You should obviously wash your face again in the morning, but if you have the added step of having to scrape off the makeup from the day before, that just adds a whole nother, 10 minutes to your morning that you don't need. For working, let's just start with the first group. For parents of young children, I know you all say you're too busy in the morning to put on makeup. I have 2 children that are not so young anymore, but I do remember what it was like to have toddlers and babies. The thing about having toddlers and babies is that you can definitely control your environment. So while they're eating breakfast, if they're old enough that they can feed themselves, that's a good time to make a run for it and put on your makeup. I'm lucky my bedroom is on the first floor, so I'm near where they are. If that's not the case for you, you may want to consider putting on your makeup somewhere other than the bathroom. Or what I used to do is have an exerciser and a high chair or bouncy seat or something in the bathroom so I could put the kids where I could see them, give them some toys, some Cheerios, whatever it is that people feed their little ones these days, and while they were busy playing, go to work. Also, I will say that Teletubbies and Barney, while I hate and still shudder at the thought of listening to that theme music, those are my saviors. Yes, I use TV as a babysitter. Not for hours and hours, but when you're trying to get dressed, yeah, I did. Now, I will say that I never showered and got dressed at the same time, ever. I would always, and still do for the most part, shower in the evening. And then in the morning, I didn't have to worry about messing with my hair, which takes a really long time. So all I have to do in the morning is my face. So when you finally sit down and do your makeup, you have your children occupied. If you don't have children and it's just you going off to work, this should be a piece of cake. If you're a working mother, God bless you. I don't know how you do it, but the key is to know what you want to do and dive in and go for it. So having all your stuff in a central location and having your brushes clean and all that stuff really does help move things along. But if you really look at it, if you only have 15 minutes, that's about how long it took me to do all this, maybe even less. So 15 minutes and you can put on a face and be ready for the day. So if you like this look and you want to see how I did it, keep on watching. Okay everyone, here we go. So I have a completely naked face. Today I'm trying a new moisturizer. It's the Aveeno Positively Radiant Daily Moisturizer with SPF 30. And really the only reason I chose this is because I wanted a daily moisturizer with a higher SPF of 30. So I don't know if it evens out skin tone and texture like it says. To me, my skin looks exactly the same as it always did. But I like the added protection of the SPF 30. So I started with a moisturized face, and I'm trying to stick with mostly drugstore stuff, not everything, but mostly. So my new foundation cocktail that I'm trying today for the first time is the Lifting and Firming Foundation from Boots in New Ivory. I really like the coverage, but it doesn't stay on as long as my double wear. So I also have, I talked about the Stay Perfect that I bought and hated. I'm hoping that a little bit of the two together will make for the perfect combination. So I'm gonna just shake it up. The key here is not so much a quick face, because your foundation routine should pretty much be the same every day. That's really not gonna change, and you should have that down to a science by now. I'm just doing one quick little pump here, just to get it a little staying power. I'm not using the Beauty Blender for this. It doesn't seem to work well with this foundation. I'm using my Sephora Airbrush 55. And I'm just kind of dabbing it in. And the key here I've learned, especially from watching the Lisa Eldridge videos, is I'm not hoping for total coverage of any blemishes or acne scarring, dark circles, etc. The key to foundation is to even out your skin tone. It's not to mask everything. If that were the case, I'd be using this, which I have in the past, and then you kind of look like a geisha, which isn't a bad look if you are a geisha, but if you're a normal person walking around, you want to look like you are made out of skin and not plastic. So I think generally that's pretty good coverage. And I'm just, you know, the more time you have, the more buffing you can do. I like your face just to make sure you get in your wrinkles. Because if you're a mom, you'll have some. Trust me. Okay, now, just for, I'm just looking at my collection here, just for time's sake, as a concealer, I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Max coverage, and I haven't used this on camera yet, but it's great. For me, it's a great time saver because the areas that I need to cover, for the most part, are not little tiny areas, but more general. And so this actually covers a larger area faster. You can use your fingers. This is a new brush that I got at Walmart. It's a double-ended concealer / small powder brush. And I'm just swirling this around just to make sure the coverage is even. A little of this stuff goes a long way. And I'm doing this exactly how I would do it if it were just me getting dressed. I do have one little stubborn area. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I sure can. And now it's gone. So, from here, I will powder. I'm using my Coty Airspun. And just put that on really quickly. Okay, and then I'm not going to worry about contouring and all that. I stink at it anyway. So I'm taking my Revlon Color Stay Mineral Finishing Powder in Suntan Matte, swirling another big brush, tapping that off, and I'm just kind of doing that figure 8, backwards 3 thing, whatever you want to call it, just around the edges, down the middle, across the cheekbones. I'm not really caring. I just want to get a general glow, or not a glow so much as, I hate that word glow, I'm not a light bulb. It's basically just to take the deathly pallor off of my skin. So I look a little more alive. Okay? That's it. If you want to be done from here with your face, that's perfectly acceptable. I'm going to show you a few more steps if you have a little more time. Blush. This is e.l.f. blush in Candid Coral. And I'm just starting at the back and just swirling up. I find that making that face like this is not a good thing for me. I try to actually keep it away from the apples of my eye. Apples of my eye. Apples of my cheeks. A little across the forehead. I don't know why I do that, but I always do. And again, yet another step. Optional. Hard Candy Tiki Bronzer. Flat top. Just across the cheekbones at the very top. Down the center of the nose. Don't tell me that you don't have time to do this. This took 30 seconds. Okay, So that's it for the face. I'm looking around and we've just done an entire face. You could walk out the door if you're comfortable from here. No eye makeup on if that's what you want. At least your skin is in good shape. But you know me, I'm not going to stop here. So, now eyes. Taking my MAC paint pot, thin layer just to even out my skin tone, which is odd, veiny, whatever, creepy, don't like it, my personal preference. Now, I picked this palette for a couple of reasons. One, because I get so much crap from you guys for not using this after I whined for wanting to use it for so long, and I know some of you love it. And I want to just point out that I don't hate it. I just think that, like I said before, for my personal lifestyle, it's not as versatile as I was hoping it would be. But be that as it may, when you use the colors by themselves, which is what we're going to do today, I think they're all beautiful colors by themselves. So here's what I would do. To make your life simple, pick one. I'm going for a slightly darker look, so I'm going for, I think this is Hustle. Yes, Hustle. Another good one to have all over your eye is Toasted. And another one to do all over your eye is Smog. I'm going to go with Hustle, just so it's a little more of a dramatic effect. And you just take any kind of flat brush, and I'm tapping it off a little bit on a napkin because I want to be sure I don't make a mess like the purple smoky eye. And I'm just patting it on real quickly. And then doing it for the other eye. Just don't worry about making the perfect shape and all that nonsense. Just get it up to your crease. If you have a hooded eye, a little above your crease. I don't care if it's even. If you want to do a little bit underneath your eye, by all means do so. Make the funny eye face that I know I'm doing. Okay, now for the easy part. Take a blendy brush. I'm going to do a 217 Sigma version and just blend it up. There's your eye look. You're pretty much done. One color, blend it up. Just keep swirling it around. I'm looking at a mirror over here if you guys haven't figured that out by now. If you have more time, add more color, keep building. I like using a slightly darker color to start. Not slightly, this is definitely darker. I like using a dark color to start with when I don't have a lot of time because then I don't have to go back and build. I can just slap it on really quickly and be done. You can even blend underneath, soften that out. I am going to add another layer because I have time and I am going out after this. I have to run errands. My husband is turning 40 in March, and one of the birthday presents I'm getting for him is ready to be picked up, and I can't go into more detail because he may actually watch this video. But shopping for guys, it's a whole nother video, is hard. I'll just leave it at that. Okay, so because I know a lot of people would just leave it like this, and you could, but I just like blending it out with Brulee, Wet n Wild Brulee. So I'm taking another big blendy brush and just going back and forth just to soften it a little bit, especially along that outer edge. And again, if you wanted to, you could stop there, but I don't want to. So I'm going to take a black eyeliner. I'm using my P2 eyeliner, but like I said, and I wouldn't mess with liquid or gel or anything like that if you're in a hurry. So this is a really easy look. Any color works, any eyeshadow. Obviously the darker the better, but if you want a real casual, Subtle, that's cute. Subtle look. I'm not gonna go under. And I forgot my eyebrow stuff, so this will work for now. And I forgot my eyelash curler, so none of that. So I'm just gonna use my new Prestige. I'm just gonna dab off the end. I'm not curling my eyelashes because it's an added step that is really, I mean, it's nice, but going out a little gloopy today. What's going on with you, Prestige? Frankly, the mascara takes the longest, I think, to do. Sorry. Hard to talk and do this at the same time. It's very buildable. Now, to finish this, of course, you would do lipstick. If you're in a hurry, you would do lipstick in your car. I don't know too many women that walk out of the house with their lipstick on. I really don't. I just grabbed, just so you can see the final look, but you'd be done. And I'm not timing this, but this hasn't taken that long. But I'm going to use this Revlon lipstick 01 in Lilac. It is not Lilac, it's a big old lie. But I'm wearing this and it matches, so... It has some shimmer to it. It's almost like a duochrome. So it really would need a gloss. Lip liner is out of the question if you're in a hurry, but that's a whole face of makeup pretty much. No, it definitely is. And I think that was pretty quick. This will show you that even with a short amount of time, you can get a face on. If you're lucky and you have beautiful skin, you can skip the whole foundation thing, slap on a tinted moisturizer and a little powder, and you're good to go. You know, you could stop at any point in the eye process, wherever you're happy, even if it's just maybe some eyeliner and mascara. I think one other key for this look, I'm just picking out what is in my hair. Ew. Another key for this look, if you're in a hurry and you don't want to mess with your eyes, is put on a brighter shade of lipstick. That pop of color changes your whole face. So these are not tricks. This is not a big secret, but sometimes we just don't think of it until someone else shows us. So I hope this was helpful. I know it's been requested a lot, and I don't think I did a really good job on this one of explaining how to get dressed in a hurry, but you'll let me know. So comment below. I always love hearing from you. I really, unless you don't ask a direct question, I will respond to everything that you put in the comments. That's my favorite part. That's the part that gets me in trouble. My husband or my kids will say, "Where's Mom?" And I'm in front of the computer, you know, reading every comment that comes through and trying to answer back, because for me that's the fun part, is the interaction. So I'll stop now and have a great day whatever you're doing, and I will see y'all very, very soon. Bye-bye.